Yeah, Tales from the Jails, man. We back out here, man. TNS Media is the group, man. You know, sponsored by TNS Medium. This is USA Pod Rooms, man. Tales from the Jails coming from you. I got my cousin Dot here, man, back for another episode of Crazy Clips, man. We got, you know, some disturbing things that's going on over our country all the time, man. And I just be, you know, I'll be like, wow, it's a reminder for me, Dot. It's a reminder when I see stuff like this to be like, damn. You know, life is not this bad on the side, man. Like, it's really, like, a lot of these clips that we watch and show the family and the media and stuff like that, it's a couple seconds to think, man, to get your head on tech, man. Like, this joint is crazy, man. A lot of these joints, I sit back and be like, wow, you ready to go where you don't know nothing about. Some of these people ain't never been to jail, man. And they ready to go at an alarming rate off of these acts, man. Like, let's get into this.
Some people trying to stay in jail. We about to get into it.
Oh, my God. Let's get into this YouTube bell jump.
Kev, that's you? Yeah. Yeah, we just built you up, bro. What's up?
Come on, man.
No, we just built you up.
But why? I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm homeless, man. Where I'm going?
We just go around bailing people out.
But where am I going, man?
Yo, come on, what's up? What happened?
Man, why you bring me out, though?
I'm saying we do like goofy bails and stuff.
I
Relax.
ain't got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to sleep. Well, it's cold out here.
We gonna get you something to eat.
Find a place how you can get me back in there.
We gonna get you some.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you some food. We gonna get you some
I
food.
want to go back in. I don't want to be in the streets. I want to go back in.
You wanna go back to jail?
Yes. I want to go back in. I don't know why you brought me out.
I mean, I'm gonna talk to them and see if they can get you back in, but I don't know.
Where I'm gonna go? Where am I going?
I
I was comfortable where I was at. Supposed to be where I was at. I was good. Warm. I ain't got to pay for no rent. Good. Get me back in.
don't know if we can get you back in. I could talk to the bail officer and see if she can get you back in. I can't guarantee you anything, but we could go to the bail office together.
Wow. That man said, get me back in.
It's people like that.
A lot of them.
They bust windows in the wintertime just so they can go in there and come out in the summer.
And that's people that been in jail a lot, too. That ain't no new person going to jail. That's people that's used to, bro. Like, damn, man,
November
it's better.
get cool, I'm going to go in there from November to April.
That's a bad way to live life, man.
You heard me say, I don't got to pay no rent. I get to eat in there, sleep in there.
Yeah, man. He was adamant on it. Man, go back to the middle of it, Tawfiq, again for you. I just want to see that again, man.
He was upset.
Yeah, like that, like.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you.
I want to go back in.
We gonna get you some food. We gonna get you some
I
food.
want to go back in. I don't want to be in the streets. I want to go back in.
You wanna go back to jail?
Yes. I want to go back in. I don't know why you brought me out.
I mean, I'm gonna talk to them and see if they can get you back in, but I don't know.
Where I'm gonna go? Where am I going?
I
I was comfortable where I was at. Supposed to be where I was at. I was good. Warm. I ain't got to pay for no rent. Good. Get me back in.
don't know if we can get you back in. I could talk to the bail officer and see if she can get you back in. I can't guarantee you anything, but we could go to the bail office together.
He came out that joint and said, who the hell paid my bail, man? Like, yo, what is you doing? I'm not trying to be out here. I'm cool in there. And like you said, man, it's a lot of people that do.
A lot of people do that. They bust windows just so they can go to jail. You ain't see that when you was in there?
Not when I was in the jails. Like, in the county, I really wasn't communicating.
You ain't really paying that attention.
Yeah,
that's homeless people in that joint.
They'd rather be incarcerated.
They trying to get the little block working jobs they can stack their wings so they can take home with them.
Yeah, man, that's sad, man. That's real sad, man. Let's get to the next joint, man. Damn, that's sad, man. Dang.
Why need a breaker for? Had another knife. The knife out of anything.
Pancho took the hardest pieces of that cup and just stacked them together to make a shank. I'm a police officer and enforce the law. So when I'm in the cell with him and he's talking about stabbing people or talking about killing people, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do.
Honcho got out myself. You doing too much. Why is you trying to break the light, man?
Yeah, Honcho in there drawing, man.
Both to the hole because I'm not telling on you. You got to get out, Honcho.
Yeah, Honcho got to get out. But Honcho might not try to hear that shit. He got he got that thing on him now.
Punching him, that shit don't mean nothing.
Man, it do mean something, especially if a nigga.
Crazy.
You think so? You think Honcho in there?
Got slippers on. You got slippers no side. I'm knocking him right off that joint.
Yeah, but they in the cell. He comfortable around the cell. He ain't got to have his boots on. They probably locked in. This is what dudes be in there doing, trying to find. And where did he make that joint from? Did he use his cup?
Yeah, Honcho playing games in there.
But where'd he get it from?
He got it from the light.
So it's like
pulling the light down.
Like a plexiglass joint.
Honcho got to get out my cell, man.
Yeah, Honcho doing too much, man.
And Sully on the tablet. You feel me?
He chilling. He falling back. He probably ain't even got a tablet.
Of course he ain't got it. That's why he doing that dumb stuff.
Because he'd be on the tablet. But and the crazy part is, look at the dude that's is Sally. This is who you. If you go to jail, man, and you a sane person, you don't know who. Like, can you imagine looking up and a dude just in there doing his own thing? He's breaking the light, making a knife. You in your mind like, what the fuck? You see what he said? He like, what the hell is this? Yo, stay out of there, man. The best thing to, beat this is staying out of there, bro.
Stay free.
Making the right decisions, man. Doing what you got to do. Because guess what? Shit like this is going on at an alarming rate. You got cold-blooded. And I ain't going to call him a nut because he might got enemies. I don't know what his whole thing is.
Bored, man. He a young boy. He bored. Look at him.
Yeah, you ain't giving him no pass.
I gave him the tab. Come on, Honcho. You drunk. What you want to watch a movie?
You done broke the light now. You just in the he definitely
now they walk past to see the light. What y'all doing here?
You destroying property. They can lock y'all up.
Now they searching the cell. And they find a banger. He ain't going to bite the joint.
Yeah, well,
now I got to put the hands in the field. Yeah. Right there.
What's his name? Honcho? He got the right name, too. What's up, Honcho? My man Honcho in there breaking stuff up. Man, Honcho crazy is all out bad shit.
Oh, man.
Guys, I've been on these black dudes for $7 for like 3 months now, and the interest is collected to $700. I need you to send it tonight. Well, I've been ducking wieners all month. I don't know how long I can keep this up for. I'm gonna get Mom, send the money!
And this is
That
mom.
nigga said, I've been dodging wieners all month. Oh, yeah, you're done, buddy. You're cooked. She ain't sending that $700. Them niggas charging some insane interest. $7 to $700? God damn.
Yeah, super
I'm gonna
interest.
get fucked, Mom. Yeah, probably, gang. Probably.
They say times the 7 by 100?
Yeah.
From 7 to 7. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then what's even crazier, he's calling his mom and asking her to pay this tab.
We
man.
see that, though.
Yeah, all the time, man.
People curse their mama on that phone. Mama,
Yeah.
whole time they trying to get high.
Like this right here is not a skit, y'all. This is not
serious.
a skit. This is something that they got illegal phones in there. You know you ain't allowed to have that, but you know that shit comes in jail. And someone is recording while this man is getting disrespected, getting his honor taken in a rough. Yeah, like they got him in there. Like he said he's been ducking. What makes you think that man is lying? Do you think he is lying, y'all? Like, let me know. Do you think he lied about ducking a wiener? If he's in this position right here. The only thing I think he lied about, I don't think he ducked it. I think he caught the wiener. Because if you let a person do this,
no, man,
there's
don't
anything.
put that on him, man.
Man, I got to put it on him, man. He in there tied up talking about, Mom, give me I owed him $7 and then was, come on, bro. If he going for all that.
Look at him, though. Look how he built. He getting high in there.
Yeah, he definitely did. That ain't the case. We know what he in there doing. I'm just saying he is, this man will go for anything, man. Anything, man. This man will go for anything. Look at him, bro. That man called his mother.
No, it's crazy because
and then told her the truth. I owed him $7, but the interest on it is $700. Like, wow. You hear his mom like, Johnny, money doesn't grow on she ready to pay it.
He said, well, come on, Mom.
I've been ducking wieners all month.
He said, you want to fuck me in my ass?
Right? Yeah. See,
Just throw him away.
You throw him away. Johnny, man, we get with you on the back block. Man, stay out of jail, y'all. Because if you really ain't cut like this is what you really will be going through. It's a great opportunity that you will go through this right here. Yes, you will. Let's get to the next joint, bro. What they do?
They just running up and down. They was at the barber shop. They just running the hallway. Guards come and try to check them. They tell them they ain't going in the cell and all that, playing around.
Yeah, they just
treat that joint like it was a playpen.
And this is Young Vine. Yeah,
before he beat the murders.
Yeah, man. Like, it's not sweet like that. And it's not this right here. This is the way he carried it in there. This is what he was doing. But it's not don't look at him. But jail is sweet. It's cool. This right here is deceiving. This right here. Look, you look at that and you think jail is fun. Yeah,
everybody can't do that.
You running up and down the hallways, playing around, and you running out in it. Man, nah. This is a negatron. Let's get to the next one.
I see your gang sign. Hi. What does that mean? You waving? What was that? Say what?
Blood sign.
Let's see it.
Right here, you go right here, man. You looking at a real crip now. What's up, fool? Huh? I heard you was about that issue. What you shaking your hands for? You supposed to be gangster, right? Get down. Get straight down. Give me some push-up. Push up. Push up. Keep pushing. Push. Push.
Get up. You won't listen to him?
You think you hard. You not hard at all. You want to be a damn gangster. You want to come in and cry like a bitch. I'm not the blood. That's the big woman. Apologize to him for playing with your ass.
I'm not apologize. I'm sorry.
Apologize.
I'm sorry for claiming.
Peel that orange right now. And that better be perfect. I don't want no on there.
They reach one.
Yeah, he done up.
Yeah, they reach one.
He done up.
And then I ain't never seen them let him.
Let him grab
him up
and all.
Then that right there, yeah, yeah. Shit, especially they let him get pulled in a cell or something like that. Oh my eyes.
Changed his life after that.
Well, yeah.
He gave him his orange. That pill orange. There better not be no skin on that joint. He bit that joint.
Who bit it? The young boy? It's not funny, man. But these youngsters need some type of. You know what I'm saying?
Like, a lot of them be faking. They need that.
Yeah, a lot of them be faking that. They be acting like they with that, and then they might be with the street stuff. Mm-hmm. It's another part to that. Yeah. When the shoe drop, you out here killing and selling dope and all that. If you continue on, that's not just gonna play out like that for the rest of your life. You selling dope, you shooting niggas, you just having a grand time. Nobody. You gotta face some adversary.
You might go to prison with nobody you know in the unit.
Wow.
On the block.
Yeah.
You done killed this boy's sister, his cousin or something.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah. I like this little program, right? Because I always watch these type of Jones. Yeah. Scared straight Jones. He was holding him in the air for about 2 minutes. He just had him dangling there.
I put him at the bottom of the joint, grabbing his feet, passing the orange.
Yeah, that right there, yeah.
He said, but not be no
that little young boy, he learned that day.
You see?
Yeah, he ain't with none of that they talking about no more. None of that. None of that. Come on, let's go.
Your sentence is 90 years in state prison.
That's enough.
You are hereby sentenced to 125 years in state prison.
Yeah. And so what? I'll probably get more inside too. What you gonna do?
After the verdict, so therefore I am going to find that there is probable cause to charge the individual with the found over before General Sessions Court.
You are hereby sentenced to 150 years in state prison.
Y'all playing. I ain't gonna live that long. Joke's on you.
I hereby sentence you to 1,357 years without the possibility of parole.
No, man. Oh, God, have mercy. I need to take care of my kids, man. I can't breathe. Oh, God.
Calm down, man.
For your crimes, this court sentences you to 300 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
Y'all playing. All we got is time. Throw some more on there.
Oh, my God.
Ah!
You are hereby sentenced to 3,200 years in prison.
Give me more.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. He's, a lot of, like I said, I think prison is for certain people, bro.
For them.
Yeah.
He said, give him some more, man.
Yeah, he's like, we got a time. Give me some more. See, but when you go crazy when you hear them type of like, and I understand it because I've been there. When you sentence to a lot, like, what could you do to me? Like, when I was going for resentencing and it was up to the judge to either keep your time the same or come down your time or up your time. And DAs was writing us, letting us know, like, listen, we thought you got 20 years, but we felt as though we could have got you 30 years. So, back when you went to trial. But if you coming down on his motion, we're going to try to get you the 30 that we didn't get you in trial because you only got the 20.
Yeah.
But you be in your mind like, I don't give a, like, the judge asked me, I had 420 months. He said, I could. I said, what more can you do to me? I might as well take it because you just might let me go. But I'm not tripping no more about no more. I got a bunch of it. So I understand it in certain ways, but when you got a regular layman person that don't know nothing about the judicial system, it's like, oh my God, they need more. But what? Like, if you gave me 500 years,
you would have still been there. When you came home, cuz?
2029.
2029.
Yeah,
you came
November 16th.
Sheesh.
Yep. So it's just crazy, man. I just be like, wow. This joint right here burnt all the way out, man. I'm not saying that, like, I understand him. Like, you giving him, like, tell this man, like, come on, man. Like, what do you expect one to do when you send him?
You never seen nobody live to no 1,000.
Like, you playing. That's why one of them said you playing now, right?
The girl said that when she gave 150.
Yeah, you playing around, man. No, I'm not gonna be no 150 years old. So it's not like a person is being smart and malicious, but
I ain't gonna lie. If I was a lawyer, I wouldn't even want to represent them, man.
No.
Like, why is I'm sitting there about to give you 300 years?
Yeah, man. Can you imagine how the lawyer feel when he hear his client get that? Y'all hereby sentence you to 365 years.
I wouldn't even want to sit next to me. I think he might try to tip.
Yeah, me too. I mean, ain't no doubt in my mind. I'm thinking that.
Make sure this motherfucker.
Man, let's move on to the next one, man.
Were you actually seeing this in jail?
I really caught like the wave of that shit going in jail. Like they was on that heavy. Like that shit fucking my brain up. Like that Glock Dookie shit. I seen that shit happen like twice. And then I threw piss on the motherfucker because he said some shit like,
What the hell? You did what?
but I don't even know why I did that shit. But hell yeah, I seen that shit. That shit weird.
I wouldn't admit I seen something like that.
What about the whole Savage Life
Hell
situation?
yeah, it was a
knock
nigga.
dude out and pull his pants down.
It was
You gotta pull his weight.
I really caught like the wave of that shit going in jail. Like they was on that heavy. Like that shit fucking my brain up. Like that Glock Dookie shit. I seen that shit happen like twice. And then I threw piss on the motherfucker because he said some shit like,
What the hell? You did what?
but I don't even know why I did that shit. But hell yeah, I seen that shit. That shit weird.
I wouldn't admit I seen something like that.
What about the whole Savage Life
Hell yeah,
situation?
it was a
knock
nigga.
dude out and pull his pants down.
It was a
You gotta pull his weight down.
nigga. It was a nigga. It was a nigga from the burbs. I think he Y block or cheaper block or some shit. You know, like how in the real world people say they get tattoos right here for killing people, the teardrops. He had tattoos right here by his lip. He said that's how many asses he spit in.
They on that zesty man in Cook County Jail.
I'm like, on my dead home. I'm like, I gotta go home, folk. This ain't no place for me, folk.
No, wait a minute.
And it's crazy because what's the name? It sounds funny, like that when you sit there and you say a bunch of grown men, no women, bunch of grown men. This grown man got tattoos on the side of his mouth. If this is true,
I don't think Von lying.
And the tattoos meant, but like he said, the tattoos of the tears on the side of his mouth meant how many butts that he sprayed and spit in. And we ain't talking about him being on the street spitting in a female's behind.
He knocking people out, pulling their pants down, spitting in their butt, man.
And he doing a little more than that. He doing a little more than that. He in there blinking them and everything. He ain't just spitting in their butt. He's adding extras to that. Like,
that's the thing out Chicago. They said.
Oh yeah, that's
like disrespecting you.
Yeah, and that's and
I'm
that.
not pulling your piss down, cracking your butt open, and spitting in your butt, man.
Yeah, spitting on your butthole and all that. Like, yeah, they're like, come on, man. Like, it get like when you think about it in the graphic manner that I explained it, cracking your cheeks and spitting on your butthole. Like, that's some wild, crazy.
You always gotta break it down.
Because I want the fans. You gotta because this is what's happening. Cracking your cheeks, so now your cheeks is cracked. All you see is balls and butthole. And I spit on your butthole. Like, wow, bro. And I say it in that manner where you can touch, where you can be like, whoa, get the chill. Like, yeah, you want to spit saliva on your butthole.
But why he had to get a tear just outside?
And then he's getting tattoos of each one that he probably got about 8, 6, 7 of them or something.
No, keep him in jail.
Yeah, man. Like,
keep him in there.
And this goes on. This ain't no myth. This goes on.
This ain't fake. I heard that story 1,000 times.
Yeah, this goes on,
I got
man.
a couple
Like
Chicago homies. Like, why you just ain't knock him out, kick him in his head or something?
Because that's the ultimate disrespect. There's no getting back from that. The only way you can get back from getting your butthole spit on, how you even the playing field.
You gotta kill him?
No, they ain't even the playing field, because I'm always thinking, like, if that happened to you, I'm like, damn, Doc killed the boy, he upstate, whatever. But man, Doc killed that boy because that boy spitting Doc ass. Doc's supposed to kill him. You gonna always think about that. It's gonna always go back to what he did. So then what you do, it's like a slap. It's like a slap. You can't get back evenly from a slap unless you got to do the same exact act after you done did all that to him, like killed him and all that, and then you crack his ass and spit back in his butt. So now you even. Like, yeah, not only did I kill him, but I spit back on his hiney hole too. It's sad to say, but this is how you get back in prison. This is the world that I'm talking about that don't exist with the society that we are part of today. That prison, that penal system is a totally different society from what we living in right now. Let's go ahead and get to the next one, man.
Man, that's a hard joint, man.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Now, what you think happened when the female fell asleep, y'all? These guys haven't had a woman in I don't know how many months. Every time they stand up to go to the bathroom, Pinocchio was sticking out their underwear. Like 60 Pinocchios walking around, out their drawers. And you got the nerve to fall asleep. This is what happened when she fell asleep. Inmates around her. Ha ha! How we beat off. It looked like this when we walked in there. Oh, it is all over your face. 1, 2, they was all over her face.
Yeah.
Sick, man.
Hey, he giving out some games to them females guards, man.
I never heard that or seen that in my life.
Yeah, man, them DC
You
dudes,
heard that before?
man. Yeah. DC dudes, they call them jackers. Not only DC dudes, we got Philly homies that do it, New York dudes, but it's
because he worked there at Records Island.
Yeah, it's a glaring with the DC dudes. DC dudes, you know, they walking around. Now, like I say, again, it's not just DC dudes that do it, but it's more so that them, when it's something like that happening, you'll think first, do a DC dude, because everybody, not everybody, but every part of the country where you from, you have one person that's on some, that's a person that can't control his horny. You got dudes that cut their pockets out, don't got no drawers on, so they walking down the hallway with their hands in their pocket, but they got their hand, they holding their dick through their pockets. But you don't know. You thinking he just got his hand. So he'll be talking to a female staff and like, yeah, can I get a job? And the kid the whole time he's stroking himself through his pocket, through his pants. You got dudes that'll tie a string around they penis and have it the line of the string or the shoestring down their pants and then tie the other parts of their toe. So while they in the chow hall, they just yanking it. Just anything that where they ain't got to be using their hands and looking suspicious. This is the creep world that's inside the prison.
Yeah,
dudes
they super creepy.
I'm talking about
keep
dudes.
Them in there. The ones that's doing that, keep them in there.
Dudes that have a cell, right, and his cell is positioned or face the CO booth. So we might got a good guard, like in the feds, a guard only work a unit for 3 months. After 3 months, they got to go to another unit. You get a whole fresh guard. That way, they don't want the guards getting too comfortable with the inmates. So you'll have dudes that might got a cell, but where his cell is positioned at on the unit is facing the CO office. And it might be a nice looking female CO working that day. And you got dudes that, and this they call it knocking her, I'm about to go knock her head off. So when you hear somebody say that means somebody ready to go up or wherever, somewhere like little private part of the unit and beat his dick while he watching her. You know what I'm saying? That's just, and it's sad to say, but you got dudes that do that. And they look at that like, damn.
He said she's asleep.
Well, yeah, but that's all. That's all.
They up. They pulling their pants.
That probably happened that one time. I don't think they doing that all the time. Yeah,
a couple times.
Yeah, see, well, yeah, and I believe he's a CO. Like the dudes is doing. You got dudes in there that got lights. They got 30, 40. They don't care no more.
They don't care about.
They don't. What more can you do to punish them? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to please themselves as much as possible. Like we out here in the field. Well, how good is sex? Sex is the ultimate pleasure. They in there trying to get it by any means necessary. And like he said, CO sleep, and she done got her one.
He said when she came on you, she had all the semen over her head.
Yeah, man.
Over her
He
body.
yeah.
You think he over exaggerating or he's serious?
No, because if it was more than one dude in there, she probably done had a lot of semen on her. If it was 2-3 dudes came in and was getting her, you know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, man, let's get on to the next joint, man.
You got the kitchen, they cooking, and then you step right around here, and you got the distillery. What they doing? What y'all got going? Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, huh?
Just squeeze the alcohol out. Don't get ready to put it on fire and cook it off.
Alright then. We lit. We getting tattoos and everything in this bitch. We lit. There he is. There he is. Hey, you know I bought me 2 chicken and 2 burgers. Stop playing. I got to get some of both of that shit. Got the sodas in the yeah, different sodas in the ice. Yeah, we locked up, but we try to make the best of it. We don't be trying to be sad and shit. We trying to be alright. Folks be like, why you so happy? You in jail, bitch. What I'm gonna be sad for? Make my time hard and shit. Nah. But I'll be there in like June, April, so we ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying?
There's no jail in Pennsylvania like that.
You don't think so?
No. You see what they doing?
The feds is.
Yeah, the feds ain't no jail like that.
Damn near all the jails in the feds like that. Every jail in the feds
got,
is
like
like
big
that.
bathrooms like that?
Yeah, like we got big, especially in the lows. That's like a low security jail right there. But even in the jails that don't have big, like just all cells, you got dudes frying wine every day. I used to do it. I used to make my wine.
People be doing that.
And then when you cooking that, they about to make liquor now. They about to make white lightning. They got the wine, the actual wine that they straining.
I wouldn't even want them 2 white boys to make my liquor. You seen?
But they probably make they be the ones that make the best. Listen, man, I used to buy liquor in there, and this is not glorifying. We just telling you what goes on. Stay away from liquor, everybody. This is how I knew my liquor was good. And we call it white lightning because you can put it in a water bottle and it look like water. It's all see-through. I'll pour a little liquid and fill my cap up, the cap, and light it up. It'd be a blue flame, bro. Lord, it'd be a blue flame, bro. It'd be a blue flame. I gotta blow it out and drink my liquor real fast. Pure alcohol.
Do that one shot like, hey, you bent?
What? That's not even a shot though. Like out the little, this a water bottle top.
All right.
Now I done bought a water bottle. Water bottle. Or if I'm making my own, I ain't gotta buy nothing. But if I ain't had that water bottle, go between $80 to $100.
Yeah.
Yep. Easy. You might have 3-4 gallons of wine. When you start cooking it, because you gotta boil it to get the steam to make liquor. Off of 3-4 gallons of wine, you might come back with about, especially if you ain't trying to cut it and you want it always strong and potent, about 6 bottles of liquor.
That's
And then you just had 6 gallons of wine, but you only get 6 water bottles of liquor. Because you're not gonna get as much wine off, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be a difference. But so now you gotta sell it for $100. But that's $600 right there.
Yeah, that's a hustle.
A super hustle. Yeah, that goes on at every federal jail. Dudes is cooking, dudes is doing tattoos. Every federal jail I've been to, they in there doing that.
Ain't no jail in Pennsylvania like that.
A state jail?
State jail. What?
Yeah.
See all the one in there, everybody going to the hoop.
Yeah, but sometimes COs lock you up for that. But it's going on so much. Like they know they got a good guard working the block. They already know who working the block. You guys guards that
You got the kitchen, they cooking, and then you step right around here, and you got the distillery. What they doing? What y'all got going? Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, huh?
Just squeeze the alcohol out. Don't get ready to put it on fire and cook it off.
Alright then. We lit. We getting tattoos and everything in this bitch. We lit. There he is. There he is. Hey, you know I bought me 2 chicken and 2 burgers. Stop playing. I got to get some of both of that shit. Got the sodas in the yeah, different sodas in the ice. Yeah, we locked up, but we try to make the best of it. We don't be trying to be sad and shit. We trying to be alright. Folks be like, why you so happy? You in jail, bitch. What I'm gonna be sad for? Make my time hard and shit. Nah. But I'll be there in like June, April, so we ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning into Crazy Clips today, man. This was another good episode of Crazy Clips that me and my cousin have brought you today, man, explaining the real, man. We're not up here glorifying this in any way, shape, form, or fashion. We're doing this to try to prevent those that are out there committing crimes, because it's a reality. You have people out there committing crimes that if death don't catch you first, the penitentiary definitely coming for you, man. And you don't want to live under these conditions, man. These conditions, man, they get even gore than this. We just giving you the stuff that we can give you on TV that's allowed. Like, we can give you more of the real vicious, yeah, you know, you might want to think another way, man. But, you know what I mean? Everybody stay free, man. It ain't hard, man. Make the right choices, man. It ain't hard at all, man. You know what I mean? Patience and free, man. Think, man. Anything that, man, you got to say, man.
Stay free, man. Tell from the jails. We out of here.
We out.